That's all, folks.
You requested it, so we rewound.
Previously on.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, tonight.
There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture.
This is not a test.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Let me back my face! Oh, that's nice.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Face, and I'm here again with two of my good friends. Let me just go ahead and bring them in. First, we're going to start off. What's going on,
Salutations,
Keys?
Truth Army. What's happening, everybody? What's going on, Mr. FaceTime? I'm back. Tray for tray. Perfect score thus far. Let's do this. Let's talk FOC. Let's drop the news. I'm ready.
All right, well, let's
You guys should
get
be
our
too.
third partner in here. He's on time again.
What's up? Yo, what I liked about
Piper,
that
how's
was
it going, man?
not bad, Face. Yo, Face, what I liked about that whole intro was how uh I was watching Keys doing his little animated shtick, and then he had to take a bite out of his plate afterwards.
It's all for the
Right,
games,
right.
baby.
You noticed that too.
You think
You know,
Ryu or
he's a
Ken
little
got
hungry.
those games?
What's that?
Yes. So you think Ryu or Ken got those games without
we're
eating,
in the
bro?
we're in the right time slot
Come
for
on,
having a
man.
little dinner with the show.
Nah, that's true. That's true. It's almost like dinner time with Keys tonight.
Yo, that's a new show alert.
Right?
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. It's almost like MTV Cribs. What's in Keys' kitchen?
Bro, whole lot of broke balling. We're talking pasta, rice, and everything cheap and nice, you know? That's what's up.
Cheap and nice. That sounds like a nice slogan.
You know?
I mean, it worked, right?
Yeah,
Well,
but
and obviously, our fourth brother is here with us in spirit. Newbie Comics. He's stuck at work. You know, he works a little bit of a later shift, so we do the show a little bit earlier so we can get my man Keys on with us and everything like that, and
yeah,
bring you guys
I
the
don't
news
remember.
and
I don't remember Keys wearing shades till last week. I think this is the first time, right?
Well, yeah, because
well, you know,
the
it's
future
getting to be
FOC is
summertime.
bright. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, do that again.
I got that Ray Charles thing going. You know?
Yeah, I was gonna say you look like it's like you're doing like a good Stevie Wonder or something.
Right?
Just blocking out the haters. Blocking out the haters.
Yeah, man. I don't have that perfect attendance like Keys did. Unfortunately, I missed out on last week's show, but you know I'm here now, and yeah, looking forward to this episode.
And on time.
You know, I mean, it's all right. You know, we had a special guest fill in last week for you, Mint Hunter Comics, good friend of the
Yeah,
channel,
yeah,
good dude all around, and it was a good time,
yeah.
man. He's a big fan of DC, so we had some good conversation.
Definitely. I caught some of that on the rewind, and yeah, you guys definitely had a good convo going.
And so if you caught the rewind, then you know that last week we we were going to do something a little special on the show, but due to circumstances we didn't have the opportunity to do that. So we're going to go ahead and get to that later on in the show. After we get through the news portion, probably before we jump into the FOC, I think we'll go ahead and do that. And
Cool.
but so yeah, I mean it's been a pretty interesting week in comics and movies and everything like that. You know, it's been some I don't know how big of a developments you want to call them, but there's been some developments anyway this week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we'll start it off. You know, we'll start it off with a little minor piece of news. This is a personal favorite of mine. We got a release date for the Masters of the Universe Revelations, the He-Man reboot series. It's an animated series. I guess it's going to be on Netflix. And it's done by Kevin Smith. I think he's producing it
Yep.
or whatever.
Yep.
And it's supposed to be more like adult oriented, I guess.
Really? Oh, damn.
So,
Okay.
yeah, it's supposed to be more adult oriented, more towards like mature. They'll address more mature themes and everything like that. And you know, there's of course, you know, there's going to see a different comic book tie-ins and everything like that. They're already starting to come out. So, and you know, even seeing it, like you look at back issues on like Master Universe stuff and He-Man and everything like that. You're seeing spikes on there even.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't. I mean, like, I know you're a
That's
bigger.
kind of surprising, but I mean,
Oh,
you know,
sorry.
He-Man generally is just animated.
Well, Face,
What's up?
I think you're a bigger He-Man fan than I am because I mean, I know that
Yo,
it was somewhat of a product of my youth, but I think aside from watching the show here and there, I don't think I was
Mhm.
really that into it as much as probably you or some of the other people I know. But I'll probably still check it out when it comes on. Is Face? Oh crap! This happened again. Oh no!
Oh, let's take it over. All right, so let's talk about this He-Man, bro.
Dude.
The only reason I'm watching this.
Yo, keys. This is deja vu from yesterday. I don't know if you caught Newbie's show last night on the rewind, but last night Newbie basically froze, and I basically had to take over for like 5 minutes of the show because the internet blew out.
I got this. I was born for this.
Well, he's back. He's back though.
Let me tell you, man.
At least you're on the panel this time because I had to fend for myself last night. And what's worse was Face. I'm talking about what happened last night when Newbie's internet blew up. Face.
Oh, here we go again. All right, so that was actually an attack from Anonymous trying to take out Newbie Networks. You know what I'm saying? Evil plot. That's upcoming.
What the hell? Like, is there like some hack attack going on my every show that I'm on?
Skeletor's in the back, just laughing his ass off, man.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, Keys. Last night it was New Comic Book Day, right? So.
Oh yeah, I remember those days. I was sleeping in bed, all nice and tucked in. But go on.
Here's the thing, though. I was showing the chat the info off my phone because I couldn't share the screen with them because Newbie was the admin.
Got you.
Problem was, I was showing them books on FOC and not New Comic Book Day. So basically, I was just showing them things that didn't pertain to. So that whole 5 minutes or so was a complete waste of time that I was riffing off of.
Bro, I would have been like memes, random video, meme.
You know what I should have done? I should have done because Newbie's face was captured on freeze frame. I should have asked the chat to, like how you do like caption this kind of picture.
Should have done.
I did the contest yesterday, and I should have given away a book yesterday.
Best
caption.
You could probably still do it on the replay.
You could still do it.
That's true. That's true. The replay. I mean,
Yeah, like I'm sure you can catch the freeze frame.
he definitely was frozen for at least a good minute or two. I think. That's and it was the most hilarious. It actually made me a bit. What the hell? Is there two faces now?
This is amazing. Oh,
I don't know what's going on. But wait. Okay, now I'm hearing myself. Okay, we're good.
let me
Okay.
address the chat here, boys.
Good?
Omega Red, yes, I'm ready for Spawn verse because I feel like the Todd Father needs a break. That's my short answer. Lasso, Yara is my girl, so I must support her at every turn she makes. So yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there.
So wait, yeah, okay. Hopefully, Hyper's done cursing the stream.
Yo, don't blame me. Listen.
Listen, it happened twice, and you was involved in both shows. That's kind of weird, man.
You listen. If it wasn't for me, Newbie's stream would have been dead for those 5-10 minutes. And
yo,
even though
were you on time yesterday?
What's that?
Were you on time yesterday?
Yeah, I was on time yesterday.
You got to show up late.
Baby, you got to show up late.
That's what it is.
This on time shit just don't work for Hyper.
Oh man, Hyper.
And I had a good thing going, you know, like I wanted to start off the new year right. You know, I tried to make a few commitments here and there, you know, try to keep promises, and then, you know, this is what happens. No good deed goes unpunished. Wait,
right?
Faith, maybe should we shout out some of the people that have already joined us in the chat right now?
Bring them up.
Yeah, go ahead,
man.
Hit them up.
All right, hold up. Let me start off. So first up, Comic Dude. Spoke to him a couple of times on IG. He's actually from Ottawa, so not that far away from my place.
Hey, that's like 5 hours from me, baby.
Exactly.
6.
Shop for Comics. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Or Shop.
Yes,
Shop.
you are.
Shop for Comics. Welcome. David Mason. I haven't seen that name unless you guys recognize him, David Mason.
No, that looks like a new name.
All right, man.
Like a new name.
If it's
new name alert.
Welcome, man. Welcome. Hopefully you like what we bring. Freaky Louie, definitely check his YouTube channel. He definitely has a lot of good, funny musical renditions. Zen Multiverse, probably one of the hilarious reaction videos you'll see on YouTube.
Bro, yes.
Right? He has those that over the top animated look. Bricks the Iron Geek, actually from my town, Montreal. What's up?
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, he's from Montreal.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we actually we used to shop at the same LCS before.
Damn, that's a gang fight right there, bro. It's territories.
Yeah, I mean,
who lost? Who lost the fight?
No, I think we both kind of mutually went to different shops.
Yeah, okay.
It was one of those. it was
kind of big enough for both.
No. It was a case that neither one of us was feeling that shop. Bricks knows what I'm talking about.
I gotcha.
Steve Bradley, welcome. We got Keys to Everything, who's in the chat.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I know, and I never heard, and I wish I never did. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Omega Red Newbie, our fourth brother, he works a later shift, so he does not make our show. This is a little bit earlier time slot for him. So
we got my uncle Sith Lordly in the house. Listen, there's a running joke. I know some people get confused why he calls me uncle, I call him uncle. The rule is whoever's on the live stream gets to be the nephew. So in this case, he's my uncle for tonight.
Damn.
Oh, okay. That makes no type of sense, but whatever.
What's that?
I said that makes no type of sense, but whatever.
It's a messed up family tree. Magic Lasso, what is up, sir? I think I have Bleecker Street? Yes.
Local man's right there.
Yeah,
from my town.
He witnessed that whole shit show that happened yesterday on Newbie's channel, so he knows what went down. So I'm sorry you kind of had to go through that.
Awesome dude. Check out his website. Awesome presser. Just a fun time, man. Bleecker Street, if you want that heat.
Omega Red. People are kind of pissed off you didn't show up in Falcon and Winter Soldier, and you know you're a bit of a dead speck right now, but you're happy that you're in the chat.
For sure, right? Always glad to have him in the chat.
And I think that's it.
Up.
I see Sith Lord is saying I'm gonna have to do more live streams, so you're the uncle more. Yeah.
Right? Make you even older than you are.
Uh,
And that's already getting up there.
Damn, yo.
Woo.
Damn.
yeah.
I'm
Listen,
catching up, Hyper. Don't worry, I'm catching up.
listen. Between the three of us, I think Keys is like the toddler.
Oh, come on, man.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
Can't do that on live stream, y'all.
But yeah.
All
So
right.
before the whole clusterfuck,
hmm
I mean that's gonna be the entire show. But you know the actual clusterfuck that just took place there. We were talking about what were we talking about? He-Man, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, good. We're on to that. Yeah, you know, it's cool. I'm glad it's going to be an adult oriented series, so I might have more interest in watching it and everything like that. I don't know how much respect there is for He-Man as far as you know what they're going to do with that property or anything other than a couple animated series here and there. Maybe someday we'll get a movie, but other than that,
I hope
right,
not.
not a whole lot there. Hey man, Dolph Lundgren wants to you know revisit that role. I think he can do it, bro.
Oh, that's true. It was Dolph Lundgren that used to play He-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh, you know what though? One of the really cool things that I did find out about it was Skeletor is going to be played by or voiced by Mark Hamill.
Oh, that's cool. That's
Yeah,
probably
that's
all
dope.
right.
Yeah.
definitely-
Okay.
I'm definitely more excited about that than any other part, you know, that of the whole series. Man,
That laugh is
Hamill
gonna be
kills those
amazing.
villain voice acting roles.
Definitely.
But people are in the chat are saying like Dolph Lundgren's gonna be He-Man in 2022. I mean, isn't he like a million years old at this point?
Bro, did you not see him in Creed? Man's still looking
Right?
half decent.
Yeah, but the thing is,
He could be Gramps.
I'm sure he keeps himself in face, but you know that doesn't change the fact that he still has that old man face. You know, you can't really, you can't fix that. I'm just saying.
Okay. Wow. Hyper's aggressive today, boys.
No,
He's feeling feisty. Just comes in wrecking fucking live streams and
Shows up on time 2 times and thinks he's the shit now. Like
his whole champ thing's going to his head. But
why do you think I need these big ass earphones? Because you know it needs to fit my head.
right. But yeah, no. Speaking of Mark Hamill, a little bit of Star Wars related news. They're moving Celebration up from August 18th to the 21st to May 26th to the 29th of next year. So I guess yeah, I'm not really sure. Like, you know, I only mentioned that as a piece of news because I just like I can't really see a whole lot of good reason behind why they would do that, other than the fact that it's like 100 fucking degrees in August, whereas it's you know like a nice, cool, you know, probably 80 in May out there. But maybe it coincides with something that they're going to be doing that around that time next year. So who knows?
Interesting.
You know, because yeah, I mean it's like it's right after that whole you know, I mean the end of May, so it's right after the whole May 4th thing, and
Yeah.
you know, like
Revenge
they
of
kind
the
of
Six.
dropped bad on us this year. You know, right after May 4th. So who knows?
That's true.
Might be a thing.
I still haven't seen the Bad Batch yet.
No, I actually have not watched it yet either. I'm gonna probably binge the first few episodes like this weekend whenever I'm off or whatever. So
Okay.
I heard it's
get
unreal
caught up.
though.
So yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
But you guys are you guys excited about Black Widow? Have you guys any plans as far as seeing that?
I mean, I don't know if excited is the word. I mean, I'll see it just because I basically I don't miss out on anything that's coming out from the MCU. I don't know if it's the most of all the movies coming out, it's probably my least. Because here's my thing with Black Widow that I guess, and in general, prequel movies I have an issue with.
Preach.
You know the outcome. It's like the same thing
Right.
with like prequel games, prequel movies, prequel anything. It's like this is why I didn't like the movie Scorpion King as much, because you're rooting for The Rock, but he ends up being the villain in The Mummy 2. So it's like you kind of know his fate. So that's why I don't really get behind prequels as much. I like to look at movies that are kind of, going forward in the storyline, not going back. And it's almost like yeah. So I mean, I'll watch it, but it's probably like on the bottom of my pile in terms of movies I'm looking forward to from Marvel.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would kind of, I think for the most part, I would agree with that sentiment. There's definitely some interesting stuff that they could still do from the Black Widow movie. Obviously, I think most of what they will end up doing is probably going to center around, Newbie's favorite character, Yolanda Belova's sister, Yelena. But obviously there's some other possibilities that come out of there. Well, something interesting that happened over the weekend was that David Harbour put out a tweet in regards to the Black Widow movie. But it was what he said in the tweet that was interesting. He mentioned the Winter Guard, the Russian super team, in Marvel. And now I'm sure that comes up in doing the background research and everything like that. But you got to wonder, like, are all those characters showing up? Because just the way that he put the tweet out, like, it almost sounds like either all those characters have shown up, like in Black Widow that he mentioned, or are going to show up potentially in some maybe future projects.
Future. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, I didn't realize he tweeted that until he just told me right now. But I mean, do we even know what the future of Black Widow is apart from this movie? Like, is she getting Yelena getting her own Disney Plus show? Like, what's going on? Do we know what's the future?
Yeah, that's the thing. Nobody really knows, what's going on with the franchise after that. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, they'll probably bring her in to play in, the future Avengers movies or whatever. She'll be the replacement Black Widow or whatever, I would assume.
Yeah, because it seemed like these other characters seem to have a path in the MCU after their movies, or like we know that Sam Wilson's gonna get a Captain America 4, and we know that Wanda's gonna appear in Doctor Strange. Black Widow is like one of the only characters I can when I say characters, I'm talking about the actual universe of Black Widow. Is the only thing that I can't really see where they're gonna go after this. So
yeah, like they could almost get away with quietly retiring her, and I don't think a whole lot of people would.
I suppose.
I mean, if they even noticed a whole lot, Yeah, it's just I mean, I love Black Widow as a character and everything like that. Scarlett Johansson killed it in the role, but yeah, there's just not a whole lot of room for expansion there. So
yeah, I mean, the key will
I'll watch
be
the movie.
I think the key will be is how fans will take to Yelena Belova as a character when she pops on screen. Like if she'll
right.
Because I don't really know the actress playing the character that well, so it's not like Scarlett Johansson that had a name to her before she did the whole Black Widow character. So I mean, but then again, Marvel Disney does have a good track record of building up these unknown actors and making them household names. So yeah,
that's true. I kind of feel like I think David Harbour in that role as Red Guardian is probably going to be, if there's going to be any breakout star, it's probably going to be him. Like he just looks like it's going to be hilarious in that role.
But a lot of people feel that he's going to be one and done after this movie. They don't see him.
Well, that's the problem. Like there's probably nowhere that they're going with that either. So yeah, well, I know.
Like I said, I'll watch
back potentially.
I mean, I'm probably watching it with the same anticipation that I was going into the Captain Marvel.
Oh man.
No. You know what? I'm definitely I think I'm still more excited about Black Widow than I was Captain Marvel.
Well, at least with Captain Marvel, it kind of had some things that kind of pieced together about events going into Infinity War. Not sorry, into Endgame. Whereas
Yeah. Well,
yeah, like
that was actually one of the reasons why I didn't get super excited about Captain Marvel was because whenever they announced that it was like taking place in the 90s, I was like, oh, okay, well, this is.
dude, the '90s are my gem. I mean, that's like when I saw blockbuster videos and all that other stuff. It
Yeah,
was
no,
like,
I mean, hey, the 90s were great. I wasn't really looking for an MCU movie to take place before everything I'd already seen. And I know that, Black Widow, again, we're sort of getting something that's already supposed to have happened, but at least this isn't as far back.
and
Like, you
wait,
can get away with that shit like Captain America back when you're starting the franchise and everything, but
correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like this. I stored this in memory. Wasn't there a Street Fighter arcade cabinet in Captain Marvel?
Oh man, I think you're just wishing.
that probably made the whole movie for you right there. That's
I probably just wished that into existence while I was watching.
right.
I felt like I saw an arcade cabinet that I thought it was okay. Now I can't believe I'm gonna have to rewatch the movie just to find this elusive arcade cabinet that I thought I saw.
Brave
Hey,
soul,
it might have been in there, man. It might have been in there.
Chat, if you remember if there's an arcade cabinet in Captain Marvel, like drop a line because it'll save me from watching the entire movie all over again.
All right. So nobody's really excited about Black Widow. I know what you're excited about, though. I know what Hyper is super excited about.
Okay.
Peacemaker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Without a doubt.
Oh yeah, he's been talking about Peacemaker in chat for days, right?
I don't know if you're being sarcastic, but I actually am kind of see, I'm definitely looking forward to it a lot more than I am for Black Widow, just because the character was playing Peacemaker.
But you can't see the guy.
Yeah, you can't even see him. Who's playing him?
I don't know who's playing this dude.
This is true. I mean, and I think I made a comment yesterday that I'm surprised the chat didn't roast me for, or maybe they didn't hear me. But I said that I said last night that I felt John Cena was an underrated actor.
Yeah, I heard you say that, and you know what? It was man, it was so lucky because right as soon as you said that, I had a little bit of a catastrophe at work that I had to go deal with, and that was probably one of the luckiest moments of your life, bro, because I was gonna light your ass up on that.
Now, all right, follow me on this one. Follow me on this one. Every single role that he's been casted in, he has killed it. They're not the greatest roles and not the greatest characters.
Thank you.
But he's killed it, bro. I've seen him on a minor from what's that movie, Trainwrecks, as a drug dealer, Pazuzu, whoever his name is. Killed that movie, man. He was
and Blockers. Blockers. He was on
Block, right?
So,
okay, so the script is a little weak, the character is a little weak, but he does the weak well.
I just find that okay. Look, I'm not comparing him to like The Rock in terms of wrestlers that have gone like the Rock. I think The Rock is the most successful guy from that wrestling role that made it into acting. But I do find that Cena does have some good comedic timing, and I think,
100%.
And you know what, the whole John Cena shtick I mentioned before, like if you follow wrestling, he was considered a corny character when he was doing his whole rapper gimmick. So it kind of
oh, I forgot about that.
It kind of plays well to the whole Peacemaker gimmick, right? Because the Peacemaker is supposed to be like a corny version of like Captain America, right?
Yep.
I mean, okay, but here's the thing, though. Listen, okay, he might have
bleaker. You don't really.
He might have decent comedic timing and all that, or whatever, but just to classify him as an underrated actor is a bit of a fucking stretch. Like,
well, no, but underrated in a sense that I'm not saying that he should be, nominated for like best actor or supporting actor. What I meant by underrated in a sense that I think people sometimes when they see some of these guys like coming into different fields, like whether it's like WWE or something, they immediately sweep them under the rug thinking that these guys are going to be shit actors. They don't really give them the time of day. I think the Rock kind of dealt with that when he first got into Hollywood initially. And then now you're seeing that he's a household name. So in that sense, I feel he's underrated. I'm not saying that he's underrated to the sense that I'm going to put him in the same level of like a De Niro or or Pacino. But I'm just saying that underrated in a sense that I think that people dismiss him just because of the field that he came from to get into acting.
Well, I
Now,
will say this. I don't know about underrated necessarily, but I do think he could be entertaining, and the conviction with which he said that he will eat that beach full of dicks no problemo has convinced me that I might need to watch this series.
thank you.
Exactly.
So
Thank you.
he convinced me. That shit was hilarious.
I'm pretty sure there's going to be intentional cringe lines added in that series. That's going to make it even more
Oh
funny.
yeah, for sure.
Now, I don't know if this is the news we're going for. If you hate the character, so be it. But James Gunn has released the fact that people are making idle threats to him. They're like, if you kill blank character, then threat. And he straight up said, love no one in those movies, man, because he will kill anyone at any time. So, hey, you never know, man. You never know.
Well,
Yeah, I
John
feel
Cena could be
pretty
gone.
sure Peacemaker makes it out of it.
Do we know? Do we know?
I feel like he's got a good chance.
You know?
Listen, when a movie like Suicide Squad was stacked with that many characters, there's no way they can get that much airtime. So they're definitely going to have to start. They're going to be like there's several cannon fodders in that lineup because there's no
So
way
is
they.
Polka Dot Man. Polka Dot Man must live.
Wait, Polka Dot Man. Who's the guy that's playing? Is it the guy that was in Ant-Man?
David Dastmalchian or whatever. And
I
I'm
think
pretty sure he's gonna die.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Wow, you
Polka Dot
guys.
Man. Polka Dot Man is not going to be long for this world. Like,
Yeah,
Like,
I think the only ones that are probably safe are Peacemaker
Blackguard.
and Harley. Oh, I don't
What
think
Yeah, they
Black-
got to kill.
Sorry, not Blackguard. That's what's his face? Pete Davidson's character. Idris Elba's
And Pete Davidson needs to live too.
No, he's gonna die. He almost has like a punchable face. I feel like he's gonna be dead.
Are you talking about Rick Flag?
Sorry?
Are you talking about Rick Flag?
No, Rick Flag. I don't know about him. No, I'm talking about Idris Elba's character. What's his name?
Bloodsport?
Bloodsport. I think Bloodsport will probably make it. Yeah.
Well, I don't even think Bloodsport lasted long in the fucking comics. I'm pretty sure he's gonna die, but he'll probably die some kind of noble, heroic death or some shit. The way they portray him.
Yeah,
I'm
but
watching
isn't
the movie just for the deaths. So
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they're not gonna pull any punches on the deaths. I'm pretty sure they're gonna make that very zany.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I feel
But
like you're gonna three
I'm-
people walk.
I think Harley Quinn. I think is almost like a sure bet that
Oh.
she'll.
Yeah, and King Shark. King Shark will probably make it out.
Yeah. Especially even if they probably didn't have plans to kill him before, I think after the popularity that this guy got since the trailer, I'm pretty sure that they're gonna have to keep him around.
I was fairly sure that he was making it out whenever they brought in that Weasel character. I was like, okay, well, that's the fucking animated character that they're killing off right there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, when is it? Do we actually know the release date for that movie?
You know what? I'm not even sure right offhand, but I'm excited for it, man. I think it's gonna be better than the first one.
Well, that's not a very high bar to set.
It's not, but you know,
comes out
like
August 6th.
August 6th. Okay, well, it's not too long to wait for it then. So find out soon.
But
I mean,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, yeah. The first one's not a high bar, by any means.
Mhm.
But if DC and Warner Brothers at least learns from the whole the cloud villain thing, and that they should stop fucking doing that.
yeah.
I don't know why they keep doing that shit, and we as fans hate it every single time. Marvel did it well, and it wasn't even Marvel that did it, but
Which
they did it once with Galactus.
Don't forget, not just Galactus, but that Ang Lee Hulk movie.
Oh, we don't
That's a
count
good
that
movie.
shit.
It's an amazing movie. Better
No,
than
but-
Captain Marvel.
That was bad.
They went a bit too artsy fartsy on that movie.
I loved it.
Yeah.
The panel transitions, bro. I love that.
Yeah,
That was so
I mean,
cool.
the panel transitions was cool and all right, you know, and all,
They were-
but they
I don't know.
definitely too artsy with it.
Yeah, they were being a bit too cute. I found in that movie.
So I see our man in chat, Freaky Louie, has mentioned another one that's coming out. It was just some pretty big reveals, with the photos first coming out and everything like that, and then the trailer, Snake Eyes, and I'm a G.I. Joe guy, but I know how I feel about the movie. What do you guys think? Let me get your opinion first.
You should probably ask Keys because it's been documented that I'm not the biggest Joe fan. Not that I hate G.I. Joe, but it's just that it wasn't really one of the shows that I was following as much. I was more into other TV series back then, so probably Keys.
As the wise words say, knowing is half the battle. And I don't know a damn thing about this movie yet, so I lost this battle. I gotta pass this back to you, Hyper.
Wow, you guys fucking backers. Have you seen the trailer yet?
No.
Negative.
That's 100% of the battle.
Well, you guys should definitely check it out. So I obviously I am a G.I. Joe fan. As I said, I love the franchise. I have since I was a kid. Man, okay. And Snake Eyes is one of my favorite characters. The trailer, I thought, like, it looks good. It looks like it's gonna be a dope movie. Looks like it's gonna be fun, and everything like that. My problem, I think, with it more than anything else is that it's just, I get why they're doing it, but it's a Snake Eyes that I'm not real interested in. I'm just not overly interested in Snake Eyes that talks, that doesn't wear the helmet and everything like that. I get that they're doing his origin story and everything like that, and this is basically what has been approved to be the origin story.
Okay.
And I know that, obviously you got to do that to set up the character. Snake Eyes being a silent character, it's kind of hard to base a movie around him if he's already in that not talking mode and everything like that. So, this makes sense. They're taking the MCU sort of track maybe and setting up individual characters before they throw them all together in a movie, where I think Snake Eyes being the silent character will play better in the ensemble cast. But yeah, it's not my favorite version of Snake Eyes that I want to see. It does look dope though. I will say that. I'm gonna see it for sure.
I'll now that you mention it, I'll definitely check out the trailer just out of curiosity. But
when that dropped today?
I think it dropped yesterday. Was it yesterday or today?
I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, we do know that they had the whole Hasbro versus the G.I. Joe thing. They are trying to do like I don't know if they can rival MCU, but they are trying to expand that universe. And that's why you're seeing a lot of these Joe comics kind of popping in the secondary value, because people are speculating on which characters to kind of, put their money in. So
yeah, like Bleeker said though, they're using the MCU way, whereas they're introducing individual characters before they throw them all together in the ensemble cast. DC tried it the other way and it didn't really fucking work out too well.
Of course it did. Of course it didn't. Like, DC tried to basically give us the Justice League before the individual movies. It's like, give us a reason why we should care about these characters coming together in the first place.
Just let them be different, damn it. Just let them be different. Damn.
Well, it wasn't even the desire to be different. It was just they fucking were in such a rush to try and capitalize off of what Marvel was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's all it was, really.
Yeah, but you see that how it pays to have that slow build, because you end up like, that's why people pop when they see like those. What happened?
Nothing, man. Sorry, go on.
Is it the word I just said?
Talking about slow building and popping, bro. I had to. I'm sorry.
Aren't you the one that's eating? No, but listen. This is why like fans reacted big when. Now I gotta choose my words carefully. When fans reacted big when they saw those scenes like in Endgame and Avengers and Infinity War, when those people came together, because they saw them in their own individual properties. So when it's almost like a dream match when you're seeing like Captain America teaming up with Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther, because they were doing their own separate thing, and then you see them for the first time on screen. Whereas Justice League, they almost like kind of gave that to you without. It felt like it wasn't earned, basically. that movie.
The thing is, it seems to me like they don't. The leadership is very confused over there as to what they want and need to do. Like I mean they were in such a rush to capitalize off of Marvel that they just pushed out Justice League in hopes that they could do it. It was a steaming pile of shit, and people really didn't like it.
I wouldn't go that far though. I mean, I wouldn't call it a steaming pile. I would say
it was fucking bad, bro.
I would say it's more like a wet fart.
No, the more I watch it, the worse it gets. And I've tried to watch it again, and every time I've tried to watch it since, I was like, oh my god, this is even worse than I thought it was.
Yeah, I mean, trust me, I didn't. I wasn't. I mean, there was parts. Look, if I'll be objective and say there were parts of the Justice League movie. I'm not talking about the standard cut. I'm talking about the original.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
There are parts of the Justice League movie that I did like the whole thing when Superman was going up against the entire jail team and he was basically taking them down, basically one by one. That was and I like that whole Flash thing where he was trying to outrun Superman, but Superman still kind of saw him. So there were some key parts that I did like. So look, I'm not a complete DC hater, but it is what it is, and that's the movie we end up getting. So.
Huh. Yeah. I mean, there's parts of a lot of bad movies that I like. But that doesn't make the movie any better. It's just,
it's just
there were some parts that were okay.
It's just that I know Bleeker sometimes I don't know if he's joking or not, but sometimes he makes a comment that we're DC haters, and I just want to show that I'm not a complete look. I have DC books in my pull list, but
oh shit.
Yeah, and they're not token DC books. I actually do read these books. But it's just there are parts that I do like. And look,
okay, hold on, wait, hold on.
Yeah,
how many books on your DC pull list don't have Batman?
That don't have Batman in it?
Yeah.
I mean, I have Nightwing recently.
Ew,
that's pretty much Batman. A fucking Batman title. Come on.
Thank you.
Okay, so wait, so basically no one in the Bat family counts now?
Yeah, no Batman
counts.
Batman pretty much encompasses almost. So wait, so does
what? No. See, there you go. That's just emphasizing Bleeker's point.
Okay, hold on. Wait. I do have some non-Batman affiliated titles. I am pulling.
Superman.
I am no.
I would send you right off this damn stream.
I am pulling Rorschach and American Vampire in 1976. Even though those aren't really, those are more like Black Label DC. They're not.
Yeah, I mean that's essentially two Vertigo titles.
Yeah. In terms of actual DC proper characters, yeah, I'm not pulling Flash. I'm not pulling Justice. I was
Constantine, bro.
Sorry.
I said I rest Bleeker's case.
Well, hold on. I was pulling Wonder Woman for a while, and then I kind of got a bit bored with the story, and then I dropped it. I did like the covers though, the Middleton covers.
Actually, not for nothing though, but you should look into Wonder Woman again, man. I think Middleton's doing the covers on those, the B covers.
Yeah, but I'm kind of tired. I got tired of just buying the books just for the covers, and that I felt that was the only reason I was pulling Wonder Woman for a bit. It was just for the covers, and I'm trying to kind of reduce the pull, right? So at this point, I'm trying to buy books that I will actually read as well. So
yeah, I can't really say too much about the story in it right now. They just switched creative teams again, I think. So I don't know. I
am picking up Wonder Girl this week though, because I did like.
Oh, there you go.
I did. Yeah, I did like the Yara Flora Future State story, that 2-issue story. So Wonder Girl, I will be picking up.
Underrated.
That's not underrated because that was like the most. That was like the character that people, I think, one of the top characters that people liked in Future State. So that one you can't really say underrated.
Yeah, but it sizzled down. And made it. It's underrated now.
So how about the other big movie news going into, since we certain people on the panel hate DC.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and talk about Marvel, I guess.
Okay.
Let there be carnage. You guys saw that trailer, right?
So just to show that I'm not just only crapping on DC, I'll throw some shade at Marvel's way.
We'll go ahead and shit on Marvel too.
Because I already talked about this on Newbie's channel. So do you guys want to take it first, and then I'll add my opinion after?
Oh, go ahead.
All right.
We'll get a recap quick.
Listen, and I was mentioning this on Newbie's channel. Usually, what I do is when I watch some of these trailers, I always like to look at fan reaction to see if we're kind of on the same wave.
Now you're just a follower.
No.
Mhm.
To see, yo, you're not listening. I said to see if we're on the same wave. I didn't say that I'm gonna mimic what they're. I just wanted to see like if my reaction was similar to what other people were reacting, and I felt like I was watching something maybe completely different because it seemed like a lot of these people were really into this trailer, and I, for one, thought the trailer actually almost lowered my expectation a bit even further, just because I'm not a fan. I'm a bit concerned with this whole comedy shtick that they seem to be heavily leaning into with the whole symbiote and Eddie Brock thing. It feels like they're trying to do too much of this buddy cop thing that they tried to play off on in Venom 1. So listen, Carnage looked dope though. I did like Carnage. And I'm glad that Woody Harrelson got rid of that wig. So he looks he doesn't look as comical as he did in the end of Venom 1. But I think Woody Harrelson will probably steal the show in this movie. I'm just my concern lies between the whole thing with the symbiote and the whole Cookie Monster voice and Venom and Eddie Brock's voice. That's kind of where, because I'm a big Venom fan, right? So when I saw that, I was like, not the way I would have wanted it to be kind of portrayed.
Keys, what was your take?
Didn't look that bad. Some of the CGI looked like it was fresh out of Spider-Man 3. Unfortunately, for those that don't remember Spider-Man 3, that shit looked a little rough. But it's all good. It's all good. Carnage needs to slim down a bit. You know what I'm saying? I said it last show. He needs that T-1000 skinny, slim, menacing look. You know what I'm saying? Rather than this big flared out thing that he's not. But Woody has the hype, bro. He has the acting chops. He has the charisma. He has the craziness to pull this off.
Yeah.
Will directors and the producing team allow him to do that? We'll find out. I'm a little skeptical on it, but we'll find out. And as we stated in the beginning of the show, food equals gains. So if Eddie and Venom are whipping up a little batch in the kitchen, stop hating on him, Hyper. Okay? You love that scene. I love that scene. Everybody loved that scene.
Like, where were you going with this whole food equal gains with this movie?
Venom needs gains.
But you do realize that now that he has a symbiote, he doesn't need to get as much gains on his own. He pretty much, the symbiote could kind of power him up. It's like, that's what it's there for, right? Like, look, Cletus Cassidy was like, the character himself is a skinny dude, right?
Yeah, but he's psychotic, bro. That's psychotic strength. That's a whole other level.
My point is the symbiote powers him up, so the same way the symbiote will power Eddie Brock up. Like I know that I know the whole backstory with Eddie Brock, where he apparently has Olympic level strength. That's what they said in Lethal Protector, which is one of the most corniest lines, by the way. It's I think
okay, so let's just rip on some '90s comics with corny lines. Like all of them don't have corny lines.
It was corny in a almost like in a ha way. I actually laughed at that corniness. Okay. I think it was like one of the guys from the jury. When Eddie Brock was coming through, he was like, "Watch out, he has Olympic level strength." Like, who talks like that? Like,
everybody that I go to the gym with, bro, they're like, there's Keys. He has Olympic level strength, bro.
No one.
And the symbiote, bro. I'm like, okay, it's regular occurrence.
It seems so contrived. I don't know. I laughed at it just for the sheer corniness of it. It felt like '90s classic corniness to me when I read that.
I'll give you that.
But yeah.
I think I pretty much kind of agree with the consensus. The comedy aspect of it did look
a little corny.
Like, might be a little over the top in the trailer. I'm hoping that that's just a trailer. Maybe they're just taking the parts that sort of stand out, I guess, and it won't be as much through the rest of the movie. Yeah, I was glad to see Woody's wig going too. Like that fucking thing was, it was pretty rough. But
Shriek.
you know,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I think
Look
Woody's gonna
badass.
play as Carnage. The CGI left a little bit something to be desired, I thought, but you know, it's CGI. It's almost never perfect. So yeah, Shriek. That looked like it could
Look
be a
good.
cool, and it opens up a lot of doors too, because it looks like they're really going to be playing heavy into the Maximum Carnage storyline.
yeah,
So
because I mean, look, with that red wig on, like, with that red clown wig, like, is he gonna kill somebody or is he gonna give someone a Happy Meal? Like,
Why not do both?
yeah, I don't know, but I mean,
yeah, right?
Happy Meals can kill you if you eat enough of it, maybe.
That's
Yeah,
true.
McDonald's has done it for how many years?
Stick with Junior Chickens. Never did me any wrong.
And they're winning McDonald's sponsorship.
Hey.
Hope you guys weren't pining away for that one, because it's not happening.
A McDonald's sponsor, and yeah, nah. I mean, I'm
Yeah, I
curious.
mean, I'm definitely gonna see the movie. You know, obviously,
Of
I think
course.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
pretty much everybody will see it.
yeah, I mean, look,
I'm hopeful.
What's that face?
I said I'm hopeful for it, definitely. I mean, I feel like it's got a decent chance to be successful. They just, yeah, I hope they don't lean into the comedy too much with it. It works in some things, but
Let's be real. That
not so
comedy
much.
is a plot to bring about the true nature and happiness of friendship. You know what I'm saying? Because in the end, Venom and Eddie's friendship is going to overpower Carnage and his insanity, and that's going to be the message of the movie, bro.
Bro.
Winning through the power of love.
Friends.
You are. I mean, you're reaching high, like, longer than when Michael Jordan did on Space Jam on that last basket.
Classic movie. Haters out, baby. Haters out.
And look,
Probably going to be better than the sequel.
face,
Is
face,
that out
face,
yet? I haven't seen it.
face. We gotta highlight David Mason. Thank you so much, sir. You are a service to this community.
I did highlight that earlier.
Oh, okay. I completely missed it then. Thank you. You saved me from having to watch the entire movie. I appreciate you, and yes, much respect.
Oh,
See,
to
I'm
be
right.
fair, too.
Subject too. Whenever we were first talking about that, so that you would have to rewatch it. But when he went through the effort, I had to put it up there.
Yeah, it's much appreciated. So see, I wasn't crazy. I did see Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, but now you don't know if he just completely made that shit up and it's fucking with you, or if that's actually there. So you got to go check now.
No, that doesn't make sense. Why? That's almost like no.
It's definitely some shit I would do.
Okay, listen.
It's evil. That's so maniacal.
Put it this way: he gave me a timestamp, so all I have to do is just slide my slider to that exact timestamp that he put on, and I'm good. I don't have to watch the entire movie now.
But what you didn't know is that that's actually the moment that they do the quick flash on the screen of Captain Marvel's penis. So you're gonna be stuck with that.
Was that a thing?
Was that a thing? Yeah, I'm sure that was in there. It was definitely in there. You missed it. Go rewatch it. It's there. Just pause it right on that timestamp.
Now I know what Keys is gonna be watching in a slow frame.
Right? We just started a whole thing.
Message you guys. I've watched this movie 50 times. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, keep fucking fast forwarding and rewinding. It's just not there.
All right. We killed Venom. On to the next one.
I think so. See what else? What else do we get this week? Loki.
Well, we got more Loki.
Loki, that's the one. It was a little bit more Loki. They released I guess a poster.
Okay.
For the show that showed, I guess, two characters that one of them is one of them was kind of obscured in shadow, and it was clearly a female character.
Okay.
Okay.
and I guess the prediction is that that's probably going to be the female version of Loki. But the other one was an interesting one. It was an animated clock called Miss Minute. That is apparently, it's a cartoon clock that is going to take part in the Loki series. Apparently,
a cartoon clock.
Yeah.
Possible tie into slapstick, yo, would be unreal.
Hey, who knows?
Would be insane.
The character name apparently is Miss Minute.
Oh, I don't recognize that name, but Cartoon World, slapstick, come on.
I mean,
Nope.
there's always a possibility it could be an original character.
Could be.
A cartoon original character, though?
Yeah, because it's cartoon, man. They might just...
All right. Slapstick's coming.
So, yeah, I mean, well, I don't see how slapstick would fit into... I don't
see how a cartoon clock fits.
Well, no.
Slapstick's the shape changer, right?
Like a cartoon clock I could kind of see because they are doing the whole timekeepers and the TVA stuff, so maybe a clock is like, kind of fits into that.
Cartoon?
I don't know, man. Listen, I'm trying to reach for something.
Probably Mephisto in disguise. That's probably what it is, guys.
I hate you guys because I honestly thought he was coming, so I hate you all.
I'm pretty sure the Mephisto talk will actually be even. I mean, obviously you're not going to get that during Falcon and Winter Soldier, but I'm pretty sure that Mephisto talk is going to come right back again when the Loki series comes up. Just because you saw the stained glass window, right?
Yes.
So.
And well, I mean, it makes sense that it would come up though. I mean, Mephisto's a dope character and people want to see him. So.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
You can't really fight a bigger bad than the devil.
That's true.
I
can't argue that one. That's pretty true.
Yeah, it's pretty much the way that they go with it, so.
Sam Rock in the house.
Sure.
Yeah, Sam Rock was there. He's our resident price checker on Newbie Show. No, it's true. Whenever we need the prices on eBay or something, he's quick to give us the values because sometimes we're kind of slow on the jump. So
sometimes, kind of. What's all this indecisiveness? All the time, definitely are.
Well,
only Siths deal in absolutes.
Well, whatever.
Shoot.
So, I mean, this is actually another bit of sad news. It kind of sucks that 2 out of the 3 shows that we've already had we had depressing news like this, but we had another death in the comic book community.
Who's that?
Jesse Ham, a comic book artist. He worked on Batman 66, a few other titles. He also had He did a pretty big series called Tips from Jesse Ham, in which he gave tips to aspiring comic book creators and everything like that. That was pretty huge. He passed away on May 12th. So of course we want to acknowledge him and his contributions to the community and the hobby in general. And his column that he did, Tips from Jesse Ham, was a big help to a lot of creators that have come up. So he's definitely going to be missed for sure.
Okay, yeah, I mean, like personally, I don't know if I have any of his work, but I'm sure maybe someone in the chat or somebody else does. So yeah, definitely listen. It always sucks when one of these artists passed away. So yeah, it's unfortunate, man.
Yeah, for sure.
But you said there was 2 deaths, right?
Well, we had one a couple weeks ago. I think it was on the first show. We had one.
Okay. Well, who was that name?
I'm trying to remember right offhand.
Bro, we're only on the 3rd episode, not episode 15.
I can't. It was John Paul.
It was John Paul.
John Paul Leon. John Paul Leon, I think, was his name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was the first week. Yeah,
Okay.
I think I got his name right. But
Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. But such is life. That's the unfortunate part of it.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So before we get into the second part of the show, which is going to consist of our FOC and new comic book day stuff. We're going to go ahead and we're going to give something away.
Oh
So
yeah.
Say that again.
we're going to give something away. I'm
Want
gonna
some
try this real
expression,
quick
baby?
because I'm on my phone, so I'm gonna try and do this real quick so that I can tell everybody, what we're giving away. It's a little difficult trying to do it on the phone, but what can you do?
How are you gonna do it? Is it like random or? Oh shoot! There we go.
So this is what we're giving away. You guys can see that.
Face, explain to them what that is. Educate the
And
chat.
this
Well, hold up. Were
is
your eyes bleeding, bro?
what's that?
It's the most badass mask. I just saw it. Never mind. Sorry. Go on. So badass. All right. All
You know.
right.
But yeah, this is the 1 in 500 of Power Rangers 1.
Nice.
So, there's probably not a whole lot of them out there. It was a pretty high ratio. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off just so I don't end up losing any internet or anything like that on my phone, because I don't usually try and run this on my phone. But since Hyper killed my computer...
Yeah, they always blame Hyper. How do you want to do this?
I don't know what kind of voodoo curse you put on us tonight.
That's that French stuff, bro. That's that.
Yeah, put on the live streams lately, but man, that's crazy. So I think
Wait a minute. French stuff. Listen, man, you're from the West Indies. That's also
we throw chicken bones.
There's some voodoo-ness going there too, right? So you're not completely absolved from that. Trying to play all innocent with me.
I didn't think you know our ways.
I'm an educated man.
Shoot.
All right, so let's see. How do we want to do this?
Do you want to do a random? Do you want to do a question? Like, how do you?
No. I'm gonna make sure that like we're gonna do this in a way so that we can figure it out. All right, we're gonna let someone in chat. Let me see. Let's
throw the names in a random name
Freaky
generator.
Louie. We're gonna go ahead
screen.
and get Freaky Louie. I want him to pick either Hyper or Keys.
Oh,
which one?
shit.
I'm gonna get one of you two knuckleheads to pick a number, but I want Freaky Louie to tell me which one of you two he wants to pick the number.
What's the range though?
Well, we'll get there. Goddamn. Calm down.
Wait,
just gotta...
why is he? Why is he wearing sunglasses? He's gonna think that no one's gonna recognize him all of a sudden.
Because the future of FOC is bright, bro. All
right.
So, all right, Keys. Freaky Louie went ahead and picked Keys. So we'll get you to write down a number between. Let's see.
I knew this was coming.
Pick the blind guy.
Yeah.
We won't go too high with it. We'll just do a number between 1 and 50.
1 and 50.
I'm gonna be here all night.
That takes out all the good numbers I was gonna pick, bro. But all right, bless.
No. This is gonna be easier than you think. It's gonna be easier than you think.
That is 19 short of where I was going, but okay.
All right.
1 to 50. All right, hold up.
I'm gonna make it a mess.
Oh God.
I just like to do stuff in the most annoying way possible. So
my writing is horrendous.
I'm just gonna see a sea of numbers is just swarming this chat right now.
1 to 50.
Right?
I'm holding it so nobody can see it, but everybody knows that it's in some sort of piece of paper. My hands up in the air, waving like you just don't care.
Keys has got the number, so I guess the responsibility is going to be on him to keep an eye on the chat, and
All right.
I'm just gonna let you guys in chat go ahead and pick a number. Go ahead and guess, and as soon as somebody gets a number, keys, let us know.
Oh, so they can do
And
multiple guesses?
sure.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just gonna
1 in 50,
spam,
man.
They're just gonna spam.
So when you see the number, keys, go ahead and let us know who won it.
All right, we'll do. See, look, Shop's just going ham right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's smart. He's
Oh
getting
my
it in.
God. We got Shop with 12. We got Comic Dude. We're going.
Got Comic Dude at 29.
Let's
Leaker
go.
at 36.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
Are they starting to come in
Okay,
now?
let's keep going.
Jeez.
Oh, they're flooding in.
You did
They're
put a
flooding
number.
in.
You did put a number, not in the letter in the alphabet, right?
Oh.
Oh, that's a good point. Does he know numbers?
Hey, Freaky Louie. Freaky Louie. Don't hit it
Oh.
first. Like Ray
Oh.
J.
Got it. Wow. What are the?
What
Wow.
was the number? What was the number?
Yeah, you got to show us the number now.
Number 9, baby. Number that could be backwards. I can't tell right now.
No, no, you got it right. You got it right.
All right. Yeah. Okay. That definitely looks like a 9.
All right. Well,
Got it.
congrats, Freaky Louie.
Holy
Wow.
crap. Holy shoot.
And he picked you. Wow. Y'all had something set up on the side. Did he know
No,
I
I
was
didn't-
gonna pick him
See, that
randomly
looks
out of
sus
chat
out.
to
That
pick
looks
you?
sus.
That's fucking great.
I smell something not right in this situation.
No, I'm just kidding. Louis is definitely a good guy, and he absolutely deserves it. So
Dude,
he was our first YouTube shout out on here.
Why do you think Keys wore the sunglasses right away so he didn't look all shifty eyed when he,
Wow, the shades are shifty. Yo, that looks sketch.
No, but we wouldn't have to see your eyes darting back and forth. That's why you probably would pop those on.
Wow.
Right? So yeah, there we go. I mean, Freaky Louie, congratulations.
Damn.
You're winning the 1 in 500 Power Rangers 1, and I'll hit you up on IG and get your address. I might actually even still have it, but I will get your information to get that sent out to you for sure.
Bro, I thought Shop was gonna get it, bro. He was firing just.
Oh, he was. I know he was on it.
Rapid fire, bro.
And
Like, man, the man came with 7, 8. Like, I was like, okay, here we go, here
Right?
we go. And, all right.
And we're gonna do some different stuff on this channel when we do giveaways. Not all of them will be like this, but I wanted to do the first one where it was basically going to be that it was definitely going to be going to someone that was watching us live at the time and everything like that. So I'm glad to see that it's going to someone that definitely catches us off.
Yeah. And jokes aside, I butchered his name. Freaky Louie is a
Wow,
good
baby. Wow.
Right?
I called him
We're
Louie.
gonna get Sid to make a clip of that.
Listen, Freaky Louie is a good dude in the community, man. So he always supports the channel. Like he supports us on IG and on YouTube and all that. So I'm happy to see one of our guys getting it. So congrats.
Yeah, and I mean for sure. And he does a giveaway on his own channel. If you're not already watching him,
exactly.
He does a giveaway every Friday. So if there's anybody that deserves to win a giveaway, it's for sure him. So
yeah,
it's awesome. So now I had pictures, but again, Hyper went and crashed my computer.
No,
so
not
lost
again.
Pictures.
No.
Bro, and I spent all that time getting the pictures.
For real? For real?
Yeah.
Bro,
when it crashed out,
different
it
tabs.
crashed out with it.
I have a feeling that
different tabs on the computer.
I'm getting this feeling that you're using me as a cop out.
If I am, you can't prove that I'm not, but
That's true. That's true.
But no, actually, I did lose them whenever it crashed out. So unfortunately, we don't have pictures again, but I will be working on that. And my new internet service is actually supposed to get hooked up this week, so hopefully that will remedy a lot of the problem. This wireless internet shit is garbage.
True.
But whatever. I digress. So we'll start it off with the FOC. It's started off for the FOC on 5/23. Obviously that's all the books that are getting released on June 16th. you know, and we're just giving you a few of our favorite picks. Hyper, you want to go ahead and start it off?
Dude, I think my FOCs aren't from five. Are they from? Oh, the only 523 book I picked because I picked four FOC picks. Three of them are actually for tonight. I think only one of them is for 523, and that was
Okay, well, shit. Just go ahead and give us your FOC picks for tonight.
for tonight. Okay, so right off the bat, I picked this was okay. So this is a hardcover book. Normally I pick floppy. This is Street Fighter. Shut up.
He doesn't even remember the name.
Bro, hardcover normally picks a floppy. This is the same dude to give us the pills, bro. I see you. I see you, bro. You think
Mr. Blue Pill talking about the floppies. Wow.
Oh gosh. Anyways, yeah, I picked it's called Street Fighter Beyond the World. It's basically a hardcover like edition book where basically it celebrates 30 years of Street Fighter history. I believe this book was initially already released in Japan, and they're just bringing it to North America because I have seen copies of it circulating on eBay, but I believe it's like the Japanese version is the only one that you can find. It's on Diamond. It's not exactly a cheap book. It's $49.99, but you know some LCSs if you pre-order early, you might get a discount on it. So, yeah, I ended up pre-ordering a copy on FOC. And then normally I go with single issue books. This is one of the rare times I actually went with a collected edition in Diamond. Yeah. So, the other book is God of War number.
Yeah.
From the 4-issue miniseries. I'm a gamer, and you saw how issue 1 is doing. Like it's already like a $20 book.
Yeah.
I'm picking it up mainly because if you saw the interior art is not that great, but if you look at the cover art for these God of War comics that came out from Dark Horse,
fire.
Dave Raposa did the cover art for all 4 of them, and just as a set, when you put them together, it's a nice looking set. So I'm picking, and I know that it's not exactly a highly ordered series. Like I think my shops might have like the previous issues that came out, they had like maybe 2 or 3 per store. So it's not exactly an issue that's like heavily ordered because it's a Dark Horse title and it's a game title. So you're not going to see a lot of those unless you pull it in your pull box. So
true.
God of War 4. And the last one for tonight's FOC on my top 3 would be Something is Killing the Children, number 17. Specifically, I'm going for that 1 in 25 because we know that.
Wait, 16? 16.
No, FOC for 17 is today. 16 is already. 16 17. Is next. 16 is coming out next week, but the FOC for 17 is today.
Oh shit! Didn't know. All right, cool.
Yeah. Okay, so now you know. So.
Yeah. Got confused.
We know that issue 16 is going to have a ton of exclusives, so I feel that you're going to see a lot of those ratios floating around. Whereas issue 17, I don't think you're going to see that many 1 in 25. So, and I kind of stopped buying ratios in general, but the only series that I'm making exceptions for is TMNT and Something is Killing the Children. So,
right.
I already asked my shop to set aside that 1 in 25 for me for issue 17 of Something is Killing Children.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good pick for sure.
And
what's up?
No, those are my top 3 for tonight.
I like it. Good picks.
Solid, and shout out to Reynolds Comics for showing up.
For sure, definitely. Thank you.
Hey, cool guy. Met him in person. Crazy. I do not have picture evidence yet, though. We'll organize a photo shoot, buddy.
That sounds ominous.
Yeah, picture evidence. Okay.
Right. Keys. You got our FOC picks for 523.
Yeah, so those books will be releasing on June 16th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Right out the gate, added this one to my list because I just read the first issue and it was fire. is Time Before Time issue 2.
Mm.
Now, let me tell you, man, that was actually, it had like some looper type feels, but the writer actually is an artist, and he did a very without spoiling any piece of this, did a very good job. And it was two panels that sold me on the second issue, and I will be following the story. It was so emotional for a second there. I was like, whoa, that was deep. And that's it. Like, it was a good read, and I am so excited to see what happens
Wait, you said
in the
two.
rest
You
of the
said
series.
you said two panels sold you on the series.
It was great, and then those two panels just hit home, and I was like,
What did he draw like a nudie or something for you?
yeah.
Well, that
I can't spoil the
escalated
story.
quickly.
Yeah, I mean, I can't spoil anything, but I'm not going to say no. We're going to keep that mystery up. But it was about friendship, and it was really good. It was really, like, the writing was fire. So, yes, that's definitely on my list. Seven Secrets 9, man, 8 was insane. If you're not following the story, okay, if you've been following but haven't read 8 yet, 8 just popped off, bro. It's like a whole bunch of excitement. So I can only imagine where the story is going to go now. We have a bunch of key players introduced throughout the series. I think we finally have some sort of a solid foundation. So 9 is a must. There was a few little appearances in issue 8, and I want to see if those first steps are flushed out in issue 9 and 10. We'll find out. But probably the one I'm most excited for, though, is Static Season 1, the return of Static.
Oh, right.
I'm missing on my Virgil, bro. He was fire. I'm a big fan of New 52 version of him. And the animated series, those dreads were like iconic. So, yeah, that's my boy. And I cannot wait to flip some pages because it's been a long time.
Nice.
It was probably, those are definitely my picks. Only Batman Fortnite, but we ain't getting into that. We got into it one time. We're not getting into that again.
Right. So my picks for the 23rd FOC is first is a series that's coming out from Aftershock called Seven Swords, and it actually has to do with like the Three Musketeers, and basically that centers on that kind of I think that story or whatever, and I'm a fan of that, so I'm definitely picking it up. Aftershock has been killing it too this year, so looks like it's going to be a pretty interesting series. Definitely on my pool list. Check out Nightwing 81, another one. Tom Taylor writing Nightwing. I mean, Tom Taylor writing anything is killing it. His first couple issues on Nightwing have been phenomenal, so I'm pretty much on board for his entire run, I think, because he kills it on everything he writes. I'm a huge Tom Taylor fan. Batman Fortnite 0 point number 5 obviously is a staple on the pool list at this point, whether I want it to be or not. I am not a fan of Fortnite. I'm honestly just picking these up just to have them in my collection.
I think your boy's supposed to be in that issue, bro.
That's about it. Yeah.
Snake Eyes
he's coming
Batman.
up. Yeah, he's coming up. No, actually, he's up. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Oh, okay, my bad.
But
shoot.
Yeah, and my last pick for the FOC on May 23rd is, like he said, Static Season 1, number 1. I'm definitely going hard on that series. I love Static. First time around, love the cartoon show, so I'm picking everything I can grab on this one, and it's on not this week, but it's on FOC next week, so you still got time to get in your order for any of these books. So they're all whether you're just reading them or picking them up for spec value or whatever.
Right.
There's a lot of books coming out, and we try and give you as much information as we can about them. So
Static, man, spec on that shit, bro.
For sure.
I feel like it's gonna come out strong.
And Keys, you got some books for 5:30, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, buddy.
Go ahead.
Peace out.
Oh.
Shop for comics. He said he's
Oh.
heading out. So thanks for knocking off.
All right, stop, man. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Have a good one, man.
So polite. Oh my god.
Right. All right, Keys,
So-
5:30. What you got?
Now your boy is a Spawn lover. So Spawn 319 drops, and this segues right into Spawn's universe, issue 1. So apparently the solicitation states that this is a great jumping on point for new readers. Key Issues also recommends 296 as a decent jumping on point. So if you want to, try and pick up a few issues from 296 to this 319, I know it's a lot, but hey. And if you don't want to do that, jump on 319. I'm excited for this because we get to see a couple new creative teams, some spin-offs. So, and this is going to birth it all. So, like I said before, man, Todd Father needs to take a break. Kind of just needs to let his creations just flow on their own, maybe with some fresh new writers. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. There are plenty of storylines in the regular Spawn series that could actually make an appearance in these ones. So, only time will tell. Oh, that's probably one of my but then there's another book that I chose, and it really speaks to me on a spiritual level here. It's called Good Luck, issue 1, and I want to say it was a Boom title. I would like to say it's a Boom title.
Yeah.
Let me double check that.
Wait,
It is?
That's on FOC tonight, though, right?
Is it? But it releases the 23rd, no?
If it releases,
Or is
okay, that's odd because I thought I saw it on FOC tonight.
oh, that's weird,
Looks like it
man.
was 23. Maybe you got back.
Because I saw it on Sparks' FOC show yesterday.
Ooh, you know what? I use League of Comic Geeks just to see the future, and maybe they messed up.
Oh yeah, that could be.
League of Comic Geek. Yeah, so see you in Comic Dude is saying it's today's the FOC.
Shoot, man. Well, that's about people that have no luck in a world where everybody got luck, and I have no luck, so I'm picking this up. That's what's up.
It happens with the FOC, man. They change dates on a lot of stuff pretty often. So
Damn. See, I have no luck. See, there it is. That's why this speaks to me.
God. Shout out to Hoodrat Comics from Team Nerd here for dropping in. Thanks, man.
What up?
for sure. What's going on, Hood Rat? All right, what else you got?
Keys, you still have time to order it on FOC online.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
So
shoot, now I don't know if my next pick is gonna be wrong too. Like shoot,
say it.
Vinyl number 1 by Image Comics.
that one I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're safe on that one.
God bless. See, here we go. It is a story of a psychopath, a serial killer, and some love. And the cover art is what really drew me in. It looks trippy as hell. There's like vinyls. There's vinyl records with like flowers coming out, dude bleeding all types of blood. It just looks insane. So I'm gonna check it out because it could be like it could be interesting. Could be interesting. It has to do with a death cult. Has to do with it just seems so out there that I gotta check it out.
Going back to the whole voodoo list again.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, my picks for 5:30. Yeah, I gotta agree with Keys on Spawn 319. I've been reading Spawn. I think I jumped on probably actually somewhere around like 296, like you said about. It's pretty good jumping on point, and I've been on it since. And yeah, Spawn 319 is supposed to be the jumping off point into all of the expanded universe stuff. So it should be a pretty central issue to all of that. Another one picking up is actually I believe this is actually a digital first series from DC, but it's Infinite Frontier #1, which sort of just talks about different. It's more of a reader thing for me that I'm picking up. It's gonna pick up on a lot of the lore of the new, I think, omniverse that DC sits in and how that all works and everything like that is what I'm gathering from the solicitations. Third pick, Batman Reptilian #1. This is another one of the series that's coming out from I believe it's Brian Boland and damn, I forget who he worked with on Batman Damned. I think it was that they did.
Brian Azzarello.
Or yeah, Brian Azzarello. Yeah. On Batman Damned. I think they're doing this one, and it looks like it's gonna be a Batman Killer Croc story. So should be pretty cool. I'm a Batman fan. I don't think there's probably not like a whole lot of huge spec value there, unless they decide they want to flash his penis again or something. But whatever.
Yeah.
No, it's already been seen.
The second appearance is probably not going to have as much value.
Oh no,
it already lost its luster.
what issue was
Right.
that?
Oh yeah, keep writing it down just in case.
Asking for a friend, bro.
Asking for a friend. And then my last pick, Marvel Voices Pride. That is coming out that week. That's more because there's just the solicitations are talking about the first appearance that's coming out in that of a character called Somnus. Other than that, I believe it's just more. I think it's anthology stories.
Yes.
So I'm not
that cover A with Angela though.
About it. Yeah, there is a lot of dope covers on it. First appearance, but yeah, other than that, it's, anthology stories, which usually aren't too big as far as anything goes. But whenever they do get those, first appearances, they usually pop off a little bit. So that's my
gotta
FOC
support
pick.
the representation, bro.
Right?
Diversity. We need more of this.
And so, I guess we'll just go ahead and jump right into it. Probably one of the most important parts of the show, the new comic book day picks, because you only got a couple days to wait on it before you can go and grab these off the shelf. I'm hyper. I'm sure you got some new comic book day picks, right?
Yeah. So right off the bat, I'll start with an Image title that I'm really into: Stray Dogs. Issue number.
Yeah.
I mentioned on Newbie's channel yesterday that issue number 3 was definitely a bit of a. It was a tearjerker of an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie.
Oh, little softy.
Yeah, listen.
I'm playing. I've only read the first 2 issues. I don't spoil anything.
He's right.
But yeah. And there's only 2 more issues left after. No, actually, after this, there's only 1 more issue left. So it's a 5-issue series. So, and I'm picking up the horror homage covers because I like those, referencing each movie. So that's number 1. The second one is Wonder Girl, number 1, the Yara Floor.
Yep.
Just to show that I'm not a DC hater, you can see that I have a DC title in my top 3.
Not when he's got that blue pill.
Oh gosh.
Heyo.
You guys are ridiculous. Listen, of the characters in Future State, I enjoyed the Wonder Girl story, the Yara Flora story. So I'll be picking up issue 1 just out of curiosity, just to see, because it's the same creative team, I believe, that did the Future State 2-issue arc. So yeah, I'll be picking that up. No, I think it is. So that's the second one, and the third one. Shoot, I'm drawing a blank. I had it on my phone. Hold up.
Oh, it's My Little Pony. Friendship is Magic.
No. I messaged you guys. What was the third one? I'm drawing a blank. There's a
My Little Pony.
No.
Probably Fortnite 3.
No, that wasn't. I'm not. But it's not Fortnite. Oh, Nightwing 80.
Nightwing. Yeah, Nightwing 80. That's right.
Yeah. Digging the storyline with Tom Taylor. So there you go. 2 out of my 3 are DC. So, yeah.
That's true. Damn.
Wow. All right. 2 out of 3 is not bad, I guess.
That's not bad at all.
Keys, what you got?
It's a slow week for me, man. But Wonder Girl, I have to scoop that. Heroes Reborn 3. The first 2 issues actually weren't that bad. Spoilers, they killed one of your favorite characters. Can't name who. Maybe the chat knows. I was happy about it, but it was kind of a soft death. I'm not gonna lie. So I kind of want to see where this goes because Blade is just the chillest hero ever. So I like to see him at center stage. Yeah. So Heroes Reborn 3, Wonder Girl 1. Got to get that Batman Fortnite. I won't lie. Radiant Black, but I haven't read issue 2 or 3. I have them stacked, and I think I'm just gonna reread 1 so I can go 1 through 4 real quick. Because sometimes you just forget. You know what I'm saying? So I got to pick up 4. Yeah, I think that's Stray Dogs. Stray Dogs. Got to do it with the homage cover. Pretty sure I have 1 put aside for me. I was debating Shang-Chi, and I will make my mind up once I get to my LCS. But it doesn't look bad. I think that's
for Shang-Chi. It's not on my top 3, but I am picking up the 1 in 25 because it has that face. You know, the cover where it spotlights a character and all the blades are kind of pointing towards. It's weird because the other covers it was like regular print, second print. This is a 1 in 25, so it's almost like to complete the set you need to get the 1 in 25.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, Shang-Chi number 1, the 1 in 25.
Oh, I see it. That's a cool cover.
Yeah. I actually got a couple more picks this week. I got 6 just because I couldn't decide, and that was after I left off Stray Dogs and Nightwing because you guys were already getting them. So we were already going to talk about them. Wonder Girl 1, I'm going to go ahead and mention it again because I guess it really is pretty much that big of an issue. It's Yara Flor, new character getting her own solo series, and that team variant is probably going to be pretty big, along with the 1 in 25, the J. Scott Campbell. Anytime J. Scott Campbell, does those incentive variants, usually get pretty big. And so, Shang-Chi 1 is one that's it's just a pickup for me. I've been on, the recent Shang-Chi and Iron Fist series that they've been doing with the martial arts stuff, and they've been pretty good. So, I'm going to go ahead and continue on with it, especially with the new movie coming. Definitely jumping onto the series for sure. Batman Fortnite 0 point number 3. Absolutely picking that up. Even if I wasn't picking up any of these issues just to have in my collection because they are absurdly valuable for codes that I could give no fucks about.
But those codes are going to be almost like useless in a few years, though.
Yeah, but I don't care about any of that. It's just it's another comic, so I'm probably gonna get it anyway. But I would pick up this one regardless, just based on that you're getting Batman versus Snake Eyes. Like what? What?
Oh, okay. So that's the hook.
That's this one, yeah.
Batman versus Snake Eyes. I mean, that shit's just cool in itself, and there's not really much chance to see it any other way. So
good point.
That's true.
It's probably not going to play out in any sort of interesting fashion or way that anyone's going to care about, but whatever. It's the one time that we'll probably see it. Not fan art.
I'll take that code from you though when you're done.
Okay, bet. Legends of the Dark Knight number 1. I'm picking this one up. It's a Batman series, so I'm sure it's going to be a great read and everything like that. But this is a straight cover buy for me, man. I saw that cover and I was like, fuck, I've got to pick that up. It's an awesome cover. I think it's Joker, Two-Face, and Mr. Freeze there, something like that.
Penguin.
Just a real cool cover. An indie series that I'm going to be trying to grab this week, if my LCS gets it. Book that I've heard a few people mention. I actually have no idea what the fuck it's about. It's just got a really interesting cover, and I've heard people talk about it. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and grab it and see if if my LCS gets it. It's called Red Room. I don't have much information on it other than it's
who's
got a red cover.
Who's the publisher on that? That sounds familiar. Is it heavy metal?
I think it is. It's something like that. Maybe Fantagraphics or something. I don't know. It's some kind of, like smaller publisher. I forget right off the hand
Okay.
who it is. And the one my biggest disappointment this week,
Biggest discipline.
and
This is a good
in this
list.
whole show, was in Hyper Combo Comics for not having this on his new comic book day pickups. TMNT, the Best of Splinter #1.
Oh
How are you
yeah.
not gonna have that to go with your set, man?
No. I am picking that up. I just didn't put it in my top 3 because I guess that was almost like a foregone conclusion. And it was one of those things that it was going to be in the pile. I see. I picked my top 3 based on the fact that
Oh, okay.
like those are I'm more eagerly anticipating to read. Like the TMNT books at this point is almost like a staple in my collection. It's almost
right.
like it's a plug and play. Oh, and Hoodrat comic actually shed some light on your Red Room thing.
Oh yeah, there we go.
It's written by Ed Pisker. Yeah, so he's the guy that did the Hip Hop Family Tree, and he also did what is it? X-Men. The that newsprint X-Men. What is it called? Genesis or something.
Oh yeah. I think I remember what you're talking about. The miniseries.
It was like a 2-issue series. It was called the X-Men something Genesis.
Deadly Genesis.
No, not Deadly Genesis. Shoot.
Oh.
Okay. Well, while you're talking now, I have to look it up. Yeah. I'll let you know. But yeah.
I'm kind of interested though because they did those first 4 turtle covers. Obviously they were gonna do the whole set. And then they came and I saw that Splinter was coming out, but I see down the road that they've got Casey Jones one coming out too.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering how many more that they're gonna do. Are we gonna get a Shredder? Like I feel like we should have a gray Shredder coming soon.
Shredder would look pretty badass, but someone made a comment like if they're doing Casey Jones, who's to say that they're not going to do an April O'Neil?
Yeah, I kind of thought that too, but then.
Oh, okay. Face. It's called X-Men Grand Design.
What is it?
X-Men Grand Design. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, they could do an April. I kind of thought that they might after seeing the Splinter, before I saw the Casey Jones. But it wouldn't surprise me to see April and Shredder coming down the road. But they're awesome covers. I like them, so I'm gonna keep fucking grabbing them.
Face one. Dave did mention an issue that I completely forgot, but I actually will be trying to see if I can pick it up.
Yeah,
but Nottingham. I did pick up the second print of issue 1, but that is a very scarce issue because I think my LCS told me that my best luck is to get the second print of issue 3 because issue 3 is coming out this week, but he only ordered enough for his pull list, so I think I might be out of luck on that one, so I might have to settle for a second print of issue 3 because I kind of missed the boat on that one. So Nottingham. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like, and that's been a pretty good series so far. So. That's pretty much the show for this week, guys. That's all I got.
Cool.
Yeah, man. I think
for sure.
Yeah, and that's everything.
Yeah, I mean that pretty much wraps it up. You guys got anything else?
Well, I mean, I guess we could kind of plug what we're doing for this week. Me and Face will be on Newbie's channel tomorrow. For I believe tomorrow's segment is called Buy, Sell, Keep, and it's at 9:30 p.m. So that's tomorrow on Newbie's channel.
For sure.
I'll be defending my YouTube TV title on Tony Sanders' wrestling channel. Comic wrestling channel on Friday. It'll be my fourth title. It'll be my fourth title defense. And I don't plan on giving it up anytime soon.
Awesome.
Because you guys know that I always try to find some fire books in those back issue hunts. So I try to bring those to my title defenses. And yeah, that's what I have going for this week. I don't know if you guys want to plug anything else, but yeah.
Keys?
Shit, I got nothing.
there's nothing wrong with that, man. Sometimes you need to take some time away, right?
You know,
And we'll see you back here next week.
Yeah.
Right?
most likely so. Maybe who me and him.
I should be able to pop in. I think.
I'll be here. Shit,
And
I might make an appearance tomorrow night too, but that's maybe. It's a maybe.
Oh, okay, cool.
right? Yeah. So and Hyper saved me the work of having to plug the show tomorrow because obviously I'll be on there with him and Newbie. And of course, you know, again we'll be back here next week on Monday. I think we're both gonna be on next week's show with Newbie too. So, you know, you're probably getting too much of us coming up, but whatever.
We take
Sorry, guys.
It's fun for us, and you seem to enjoy it, so that's all that really matters. Actually, the last thing before we get out of here, I think I got one of you on a YouTube shout out.
I like to shout out
It was Keys.
There we go.
Whack Comics. Bruh, you guys are following Whack. They come up with some zany videos that you're either gonna love or hate, but they're the most genuine things ever. Plus, they have some crazy con footage from out in Australia because you know they're not locked up over there. They're not
Okay.
masked up. They're good to go. Awesome bunch of guys, Lee and Tyler. Hashtag Tyler sucks from
Wait,
Whack
hold-
Comics, man.
Hold on. Do any of us have a wrench that we could actually drop a link?
Bro, let me drop. Shoot, let me drop that link.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm actually on my phone, so I do not at the moment.
Yeah, because it would be helpful just to. Because I don't know. Did you even give me a wrench, Face?
I
You
thought I
gotta be
did.
on time to get a wrench.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yo, that argument basically fell on its face because I actually was on time today.
I know, and
True.
you're actually 100%. This is exclusive. He's actually 100% on this show. You can't say that about any other show.
That is
And
very-
Freaky Louie, and I dropped the link. Come
Perfect.
through. They got whack hacks
There we
to
go.
help you in your everyday comic endeavors. Whack hacks. They talk. They have interviews with creators, illustrators. Awesome bunch of dudes. Shout out Whack Comics one more time. And I mean, shoot, the stuff that they come up with, they're under 1,000 subscribers. So let's boost those numbers, bro. Let's boost those numbers.
Definitely check them out, sub them up, give them some
Mhm.
love, hit the like buttons on those videos. And that's all we got for this week, guys. So
Cool.
guess we'll go ahead and get out of
All right. Thanks a lot, chat, for
here.
hanging out.
After he gets his glasses back on. All right, we're good.
Yeah.
Later, guys.
Deuces.
Peace.
Hit him with that outro, bro. Hit him with that outro. Give him the speech.